Good morning. My name is Lauren from the YMCA of Greater Boston, and I have you here today for Gentle Flow Yoga. For our practice this morning, you'll need 2 blocks or block-like items, and we'll start today's practice with a quote or a mantra, something to carry with us on and off the mat. So for our quote today, it's you can heal beyond your deepest imagination. And the only place that healing arises is in the present moment and the gentle and willing space of your own heart. I'm just going to read that again, a little bit slower this time, letting it sink in. You can heal beyond your deepest imagination. And the only place that healing arises is in the present moment and the gentle and willing space of your own heart. So with that, we're going to start our practice in a supported fish. So you're going to grab your 2 blocks, maybe you have a pillow or a blanket, and we're going to set them up on the mat. So this first block here will be horizontal. That will be for the shoulder blades. And the other block here will be vertical. You can have it the short height or the tall height. This is going to be to support your head. So once you set up your blocks, you're going to lower yourself down onto the blocks. And just adjust if you don't line up quite correctly. Just notice how the body feels. You can start with the feet planted on the earth, or maybe you draw the soles of the feet together to touch and allow the knees to splay out wide. And just try to find a place that's comfortable. Ponytail is getting in the way, so just making adjustments that I need here. And just allow your shoulder blades to relax down to the mat. Allow your body to settle here. Continue to make any adjustments that you need so that you feel comfortable in the shape. Just notice how the body feels. Notice if there's any areas that feel tight, stressed, or that are carrying any of your fear or worry. See if you can relax those areas now. If you don't have them out already, maybe bring the backs of your palms to the earth. And just let your palms open up towards the sky or ceiling. And here we just open up to the present moment and the healing that is available to us here. And we'll start to find the breath here. Taking a smooth and deep inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. A few more breaths. As you breathe, just be fully aware and present with each breath. Got about 3 more breaths here. See if you can make these 3 breaths any deeper, any amount more nourishing to you. One more breath here. exhale, let it go. When you're ready, you're going to draw the knees into center and just allow yourself to gently roll over onto one side. And then just take a moment. You can move your blocks to the side or maybe the top of your mat for later. And you're going to allow your back to come down to the mat again. And we're going to start here with a bridge pose. So setting up the ankles underneath the knees. You can press your elbows into the earth or your palms. And just allow your shoulder blades to draw down towards the earth before we move any further. And then on your inhale, we'll take the time to root through the soles of the feet, engage the glutes, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. See if you can linger here for 2 more breaths. And just noticing the stretch you feel through the front lines of the body. Notice how it feels to wake up the glutes this morning. Let's take 1 more breath here. And then exhale, lower down. We'll move through this cycles of bridge and a little bit faster here. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So we're moving with the breath, slow and with control. As we move, engaging the glutes, the inner lines of the legs, really pressing through the heel. Let's do about 5 more here. Just allowing the glutes to wake up, the front lines of the body to wake up. Might start to get a little bit of warmth in the body here. All right, let's take 1 more. And then on this next one here, as you're ready, lift the hips up. See if you can reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Lift the hips up any amount higher if they've sunk. And then exhale, plant the sole of the right foot down, lower the hips down, and we'll take the other side. Next, inhale, lift the hips up, press into the sole of the right foot, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. You can allow the left leg to stretch here, still engage the glutes. And then plant the sole of the left foot, lower the hips down. We'll do 1 more on each side. Next, inhale, lifting the hips up, extending the right leg up towards the ceiling. Lift your hips up any amount higher. Exhale, plant the foot and lower down. Other side, lift the hips up, press into the sole of the right foot, extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Plant left leg down, lower hips down. And we'll just transition here by rocking the knees side to side, just starting to wake up the side lines of the body. And we're just taking it slow, giving the body time to warm up. Being gentle with ourselves, but at the same time being present in this moment, present for the body, present for the mind. Just want to take this opportunity to say good morning to Svetlana and Kate. I'm so happy that you're here, and really thanks for letting me know that you're here. Okay. When you're ready here, we're going to draw the knees up to a tabletop shape and the arms up towards the ceiling. And before we go further, you might decide to take a block and place it in between the inner thighs. And you're just squeezing the block together with the thighs. And before we go any further here, just see if you can relax the shoulder blades down to the mat. You're pressing your lower back into the earth. And this might be where you stay because there's a lot of great strength happening here. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, maybe you reach the arms up overhead and draw the heels down to tap the mat. And then draw everything back up through center. And we've got several more here. See if you can move mindfully and with your breath. And really just notice the stretch through the sides of the body, what it feels like to lift the arms up overhead. See if you can keep that connection of the lower back with the earth. And maybe instead of letting the heels come down to the mat, you let them hover. We've got 5 more rounds here. one more. Nice work. You can plant the soles of the feet down. Place your block aside. We'll definitely come back to it. And you're gonna hug the knees into the chest and just start to make your way up to seated. You can let your feet plant in front of you, hands plant behind you. We're gonna take a reverse tabletop here. So just wanna make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders. And then we'll start to engage the glutes, lift the hips up towards the sky or ceiling. Linger here for a moment, and then lower down. We're gonna do this a few more times. Inhale, lift hips up. Exhale, lower down. Make any adjustments to your shape as you need. Inhale, lift hips up. Exhale, lower down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. We're gonna find a reverse plank here, so you'll extend the legs forward, press into the heels, keep your hands underneath your shoulders, and then lift the hips up. So notice the length you feel through the front lines of the body. Let's take one more breath here, and then slowly lower down. We're gonna make our way from here into our tabletop shape, setting up with shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. And then find those cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Exhale, round, draw the chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Exhale, round, chin to chest. And allow yourself to be present here. Maybe move through about 5 more rounds, or maybe more or less depending on what feels good to you. All right, last round here. And then when you're ready, make your way through center. We're gonna come to a modified side plank. So planting left hand under left shoulder, keeping the left knee down on the earth, we're gonna extend the right leg long. And we're gonna just take the time to set up the shape here. You can reach that right arm up towards the ceiling, stacking your shoulders. And then we're gonna think about the sole of the right foot that's pressed into the earth. If you'd like, you can reach that right arm towards the front of the space. Just getting any amount more length here. And then you can draw that right hand to your right hip. And we're gonna play with drawing that right hip down and then stacking the hips here. So this movement is subtle, drawing the right hip down and then stacking the hips. Draw the hip down, stack. So you're really noticing how your hip moves here. Let's just do one more here. And then when you're ready, just find your tabletop shape and we'll set up for the same thing on the other side. Right hand under right shoulder, right knee stays down on the earth, left leg extends long, and left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. You're thinking about the connection of the sole of your left foot with the earth. And then if you'd like, maybe you reach that left arm overhead. So you get a nice side body stretch here. When you're ready, draw your left hand to your left hip, and the same as we did on the other side, just play with drawing the left hip down and then stacking the hip. So just noticing how the hip is moving in the joint. Noticing the intentional stack of the hips for our side plank pose. Let's take one more here. And then when you're ready, find your tabletop shape. And we're gonna tuck the toes and come to our downward facing dog. So this is our first downward facing dog of our class. So just take anything that you need here. Might be nice to bend into the knees. And just make any adjustments that feel good. We'll linger here for about 2 more breaths. When you're ready, on your inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Take tiny steps or a hop to the top of the mat. And we'll just start by enjoying our forward fold. You can grab your blocks to place your hands underneath if you'd like. And take opposite hand to opposite elbow. And allow yourself to rock side to side. Really allow head to draw down towards the earth. When you're ready, release your hands down to the mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale to fold. Next, inhale, root to rise. Reach the arms up. And then exhale, draw hands to heart center. And you can allow your hands to come to your hips. We're going to just take some nice hip circles here. We're really noticing the mobility in the hips this morning. And as you circle here, you can engage your glutes. You have a soft bend in the knees. And then you're going to switch directions. You can also have fun with this if you'd like. No need to be serious. And then when you're ready, come through center and we'll play with lifting the heels up off the mat, engaging the inner lines of the legs. Let's see if we can hold for 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, and then exhale, lower the heels down. So we're going to do a few more just like that. Inhale, lift the heels up. Stay for the exhale. We've got another inhale here. The inner lines of the legs engage. See if you can lift up any amount higher. And then exhale, lower heels down. Let's do one more. This time, if you'd like a little bit more balance challenge, reach your arms up by your ears. Find your breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. And as you release, let your heels plant, bend your knees, draw your arms back behind you. You can let your hands clasp if you want. We're hovering the chest over the thighs here. And then when you're ready, fold all the way forward. Hands can stay clasped if you'd like. From here, let the hands release down to the mat. Inhale, find your flat back. And then exhale, plant the hands. We're going to step to high plank pose. Option for you to drop down to the knees if you'd like. Let's linger here for just a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take anything that you need, and we're going to move through another round of that movement. I'm going to keep our pacing pretty slow, but if you'd like to speed it up or slow it down any amount more, totally up to you. Whatever you decide, just see if you can remind yourself to be present in the movement and the motion. When you're ready, inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, tiny steps or a hop to the top of the mat. We'll find forward fold, opposite hand coming to opposite elbow, rock side to side. When you're ready, release your hands down to the mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, draw hands to heart center. And hands can come to hips. You can move through those hip circles. Again, at your own pace. Having fun with it. Maybe you bring a smile to your face. And we'll switch directions. You can notice how the front of the hips feel when you do this. Might be a nice stretch. And then when you're ready, make your way through center. Inhale, lift the heels up, engaging the inner lines of the legs. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift heels up. Stay for the exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. From here, you're going to bend the knees, draw the arms back. Chest is lifted up over the thighs. We'll linger here for a moment. And then fold all the way forward. Hands can clasp if you'd like. When you're ready, let your hands release. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step to your high plank pose. We'll find one nice inhale here. And if you'd like a little bit more challenge in your practice this morning, stay for the exhale. From here, if you'd like, we're going to see if we can draw the left leg over to the left side of the body, and then you might decide to reach the right arm across the body. You can allow the left leg to come down to the mat and just take this nice cross body stretch. And then when you're ready, plant the right hand, step the left leg back. And we're gonna draw the right leg over to the right side. You can let it hover in the air or let the side of the right leg find the earth. Reach that left arm towards the right leg. Allow your cross body stretch to happen. You can plant the left hand, right foot steps back, drop the knees down. Find your child's or your puppy pose. Just linger here for one more breath. When you're ready, plant the hands, downward facing dog. We're here for about 2 to 3 breaths. Take anything that you need. And then when you're ready, on your inhale, we're gonna press into the ball of the left foot and lift the right leg up and back. We'll draw the right knee slowly in towards the nose and step the right foot in between the hands. And we've got our runner's lunge here. And we'll just take a moment to rock a little bit forward and back, feeling into this runner's lunge. See here if you can hold your runner's lunge. Maybe you can lift your chest up off your front thigh, reaching your arms back. Hands can clasp if you'd like here. We'll stay for an inhale and an exhale. One more inhale, and then exhale, release hands down. From here, we're gonna step the back foot to meet the front foot at the top of the mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach the arms up. Exhale, draw hands to heart center and hands by your sides. So from here, we're gonna press into the sole of the left foot and we're gonna lift the right knee to chest. And just linger here for a moment. If you lose your balance, just readjust. You might decide to reach your arms up towards the sky. See if you can linger here for one more breath. And then exhale, let everything release. And we'll switch sides. Pressing into the sole of the right foot. We're gonna lift the left knee to chest. You can start with your hands on your hips. And if you'd like here, reach your arms up. See if you can lift that left knee up any amount taller. And then let everything go. We're gonna build on that just a little bit. Right knee is going to lift towards the chest again. Arms reach up if you'd like. And you're gonna flex your right foot here. You've got a soft bend in the left. And you're gonna see if you can allow, with control, your right knee to come down. So it points down towards the floor, it's hugging the left leg. And you're gonna keep that foot flexed. We'll stay for an inhale here and an exhale. One more inhale and then exhale, let everything release. And we'll take the other side, soft bend in the right knee, starting by lifting left knee to chest. And then we take the time to flex the left foot, get our strength in this leg here, and slow and with control, start to draw that left knee down towards the earth. It's hugging the right leg. Left foot stays flexed in that 90-degree angle. Stay for the inhale. And then exhale, let everything release. Nice work. Next, inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. And then exhale, plant the hands. We're gonna step to our our downward facing dog. And we'll take the same thing on the other side here, pressing into the ball of the right foot, lifting the left leg up and back. We'll draw left knee in towards the nose and step the left foot in between the hands, finding runner's lunge. And again, we'll just feel into the runner's lunge on this side, rocking a little bit forward and back. And then when you're ready, if you'd like, see if you can lift your chest off of your left thigh, arms sweeping back behind you. Hands can clasp if you'd like. Find one more breath here. And then when you're ready, plant the hands. Step the right foot to meet the left. You're in your forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach the arms up. Draw hands to heart center and hands by your side. So for our balance shape on this side, we're gonna start by bringing the hands to the hips. We're gonna have strength in that left standing leg, and we're gonna step the right toes back to start. You can just notice the stretch you feel through that right leg. There's a soft bend in the left. And you're gonna play with lifting the right toes up off the mat and lowering the toe down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We'll take a few more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Lift the leg. Let it hover here. Inhale. And exhale. You're engaging your glutes here. You're strong through the left standing leg. And then let everything release. We'll take the other side. Left foot steps back. Soft bend in the right knee. Just notice how the shape feels when we're not engaging any of our balance. And then when you're ready, we're gonna play with lifting the left toes up off the mat and letting them tap back down. So engage your glutes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This next inhale, lift the leg. See if you can let it hover here. Stay for one more inhale, and then exhale, release. Next inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, we fold. Inhale to your flat back. And then from here, we're gonna step the right foot back behind us for our lunge and walk the hands inside of the legs for a wide-legged fold. And we'll start with a crossbody stretch here, taking that left hand to the right leg, and then you can reach that right arm out to the right side. You can also reach that right arm up towards the ceiling, totally up to you. When you're ready, walk the hands through center. We'll switch sides. Right arm coming to left shin or thigh or ankle. Left arm reaching up towards the ceiling or out to the side. We'll take one more breath here and bring the hands through center. Draw the head down towards the earth and shake your head a little bit yes, a little bit no. And then from here, we're gonna draw and bend into the right knee. Just getting a nice inner thigh stretch. Just press the sole of the left foot into the earth. And you might decide here, sweep your arms back behind you, let your chest hover over that thigh. Hands can clasp if you'd like. You can fold forward to your degree if that feels good for you here. If not, keep the chest upright. When you're ready, draw the chest through center, let the hands release down. We're gonna switch the bend into the left standing leg. We're pressing into the sole of the right foot. Chest is hovering over left thigh now, and you can reach your arms back behind you. Hands can clasp if they'd like. You're engaged through the core. If you'd like, fold forward over this leg, arms reaching up towards the ceiling. When you're ready, let your hands release, make your way through center. We're gonna walk towards the front of the mat and then step that left foot to meet the right foot. We'll linger in our plank for a moment here. And we'll take that cross body stretch one more time, drawing the left leg across the body. You can let the edge of the foot plant, reach that right arm out to the side. And then we'll switch. Right foot steps, or left foot steps back, right hand returns. We'll cross the right leg over to the left side, and then reach that left arm across the body to the right. You can make your way through center, left hand plant, right toes plant, drop the knees down. Find your child's or your puppy pose here. Really notice how your body feels. Notice how the mind feels. And notice if there's anything that you might need in the last few minutes of our practice. Rock the hips gently side to side. When you're ready, you can make your way through tabletop and into a comfortable seat. From here, we're gonna just start with a side body stretch, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling to start, and then planting the right hand down, reaching the left arm up and over. You can tent the right fingertips if you'd like. Gaze can come up towards that left hand. And then we'll switch sides, drawing arms to center. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up and over. And send your breath into the side line of the body. You can make your way through center. We're gonna send our right leg long here and plant the sole of the left foot into the earth. Just gonna use the shape to make a twist. Right arm comes around left knee, and then your left hand will tent behind you or extend behind you. And let yourself settle here, make any adjustments that you need. And then we'll switch sides, coming through center, extending the left leg long, pressing the sole of the right foot into the earth. Use the left arm to kind of cradle or hug that right knee. And then the right arm extends behind you. When you're ready, make your way through center. And from here, you can allow the soles of your feet to plant. Maybe you kind of butterfly the legs a little bit here, straighten through the spine. Maybe a few neck rolls you include here. You can stay in the shape or come to our easy pose, crossing the legs. Really any shape that's comfortable as a closing place to close our practice. You're gonna place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. And take a nice deep inhale together. Filling the chest, the lungs, and the belly. And exhale, let it go. Take one more breath together with the intention being on our healing and our continued commitment to being in the present moment. Inhale, fill the chest, the lungs, and the belly. Exhale through the nose, let it go. As you're ready, draw your hands to heart center. The light in me shines and honors the light that is in each of you. Thank you so much for being here and practicing with me. And always remember, we are stronger together. Namaste.